Gentlemen, will you please welcome back to the stage for his kilt spot, Eddie Rose.
You know, years ago, you probably remember this, people wanted to go to London because that's where they thought everything was happening, was down in London, and they were told that the streets were paved with gold and everything else. So a lot of them went down to London, and this guy from the Highlands went down to London, and he wrote to his mum every day when he was away, first of all, and then it was every week. And then it was every month, and then she never heard from him for about 3 months. So she heard there's another young lad going down to London, and she said, I'll give you, Neil Dunn was his name, I'll give you Neil's number, well, his address anyway, I don't have his number, but I'll give his address, and you'll be able to look him up and tell him to write me a letter, because she said, I hadn't heard from him for 3 months. It's ridiculous. So this guy came along to the house, and unknown to her, the husband smoked a pipe, and he saw the address on the mantelpiece, and he tore a bit off it to light his pipe. And when this guy, Geordie, had to go and get this address, he looked at the address, and all it said was WC1 and WC2. So he thought, oh, I'll never find that anyway. So, because he tore the proper address off it, you see. And he goes down to London, and he gets off at Euston Station, and he saw in front of him WC1 and WC2. And he thought, by Jove, that's handy. So he goes to WC2, and he knocks on the door, and he shouts, "Is you nearly done?" And the guy said, yes. He said, have you got plenty of paper? He said, yes. He says, well, write home to your mother. She hasn't heard from you for 3 months. So, but you know, we used to get all these game shows on the television. Well, you still get them, but all different ones now. But they had this game show on the television, of course, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And this couple are watching this program and they're answering all the questions and they're getting on great. And they go away to their bed that night and he said, well, darling, he said, could we have a wee kiss and cuddle just tonight? Oh, she says, no way tonight. He said, is that your final answer? She said, yes. He said, well, can I phone a friend? And then you had Take Your Pick with Des O'Connor a few years ago, and this couple from Perth, Mary and Willie, and they were what to answer the questions, you see. And he said, now then, Mary, you answering the question? Yeah, she said, I'll answer the questions first of all. He said, right, okay then. Well, the first question is, what does a gentleman have two of that a lady likes to hold? Oh, Jesus. Well, that'll be the hands. Well done, he said, that's the first question answered, super lovely. And he said, now your second question is, what does a lady have two of that the gentleman likes to kiss? Oh, she says, wait a minute. Oh, that'll be the lips. He said, very good, that's the first two questions answered, super great. He turned to her husband, he said, well, Willie, would you like to help the wife with the last question? He says, no, I got the first two wrong. A song that came from this part of the world during the Song for Scotland competition many years ago, and it's called Healing Lassie. I met a lassie in old Aberdeen, the bonniest lassie that I'd ever seen. I made up my mind I would wed her one day. When I proposed to her, all I could say was healing lassie, be my valentine. Healing lassie, bonny lassie, healing lassie, be mine. I courted that lass on the banks of the Dee, told her that she meant the whole world to me. She blushed like a rose newly blossomed that day. When I proposed to her, all I could say was healing lassie, be my valentine. Healing lassie, bonny lassie, healing lassie, be mine. I married that lassie in old Aberdeen, the bonniest bride that the city had seen. People who saw her said, man, she looks grand. I whispered to her as I held her hand, so healing lassie, be my valentine. Healing lassie, bonny lassie, healing lassie, be mine. Healing lassie, be my valentine. Healing lassie, bonny lassie, healing lassie, be mine. Healing lassie, be mine. There we are, I do. It's like the American that wandered. We get a lot of Americans over during the summer, especially now that Donald Trump's in charge. And there was this American wandered about Aberdeenshire, and he met this old worthy standing looking over a fence, and he said, hi there. He said, I'm all from America. He said, I'm lost. He said, I'm really lost. I don't know where I am. And the old Aberdonian says to him, is there a reward wait for you? He says, no. He said, well, in that case, you're still lost. But the three Americans came into town up at Lochary one very hot day. This was a long time ago. And they went into the chemist shop and they're feeling a bit thirsty. And he said to the chemist, he said, "Gee," he said, "we feel a bit thirsty. Have you some type of beverage to quench our thirst?" And the old chemist says to him, "Just a minute, sir, you're in Scotland now, you know. We don't serve beverages in the chemist shops here in Scotland, I'm very sorry. I know you have in America and all that, but we don't do that here, no. I'm very, very sorry." And the American said, "Well, look, that looks a bit scarish up on the shelf there. St. Andrew's liver salts." Says, "Let's have 3 glasses of that." The old chemist thought to himself, "Please yourself, another day, another dollar." And he poured them 3 glasses and drunk them down and they were very refreshed. Reached places they'd never been before. So the second American turned around, he said, "Gee," he said, "let's have another round of this St. Andrew's liver salts, because we've got to run soon." So he poured them out 3 glasses and they drunk them down, they were very refreshed. Eventually the third American turned around, he said, "By the way, Mac," he said, "it's my round now, make it last round. So fill them up again, Sam." And the chemist's name was Archie. And he filled them up again, they drunk them down again, they were very, very refreshed. Eventually the first American turned around, he said, "By the way, Mac," he said, "what's this St. Andrew's liver salt supposed to do for one?" And the old chemist got a hold of the tin, he says, "Well, according to the tin here it says, sir, according to the tin it says, that with every glass of Andrew's liver salts, you're supposed to feel 10 years younger." He says, "I guess that figures. I've done an awful childish thing." I read that in the Sunday Post. Anyway, there was an American came into the Fisher's Hotel one night, and the wee waitress was rushing about trying to do as much as she could. And the American said, "Pardon me, ma'am," he said, "I came in here 2 years ago." She says, "I know, but I'm serving as quick as I can." And she noticed that he was standing in the bar among all the other people, and she noticed his fly was open. So how was she going to tell him without embarrassing him? Eventually she went up to him, she said, "Excuse me, sir, but your garage door is open." He never looked down, he said, "Did you see my Porsche?" She says, "No, but I saw a Mini with 2 flat tires." Being Remembrance Sunday, I think this song fits the situation in many ways at the most, because we hope with all these conflicts all over the world and that soon that the battle will be over. I return to the fields of glory, where the green grass and flowers grow, and the grey mist is sadly weeping for those brave lads of long ago. Much no more, my soldier laddie, there is peace where there once was war. Sleep in peace, my soldier laddie, sleep in peace, now the battle's o'er. In the great glen they lie asleeping, where the cool waters gently flow, and the grey mist is sadly weeping for those brave lads of long ago. Much no more, my soldier laddie, there is peace where there once was war. Sleep in peace, my soldier laddie, sleep in peace, now the battle's o'er. See the tall grasses there a-waving as the banners of long ago, with their heads highward forward raving, stepping lightly to meet the foe. Much no more, my soldier laddie, there is peace where there once was war. Sleep in peace, my soldier laddie, sleep in peace, now the battle's o'er. Some return from the fields of glory to the loved ones who held them dear. some fell in their hour of glory, and were left to the resting here. Much no more, my soldier laddie, there is peace where there once was war. Sleep in peace, my soldier laddie, sleep in peace, now the battle's o'er. Much no more, my soldier laddie, there is peace where there once was war. Sleep in peace, my soldier laddie, sleep in peace, now the battle's There we are, the battle's over, but you know, it's amazing nowadays because these conflicts were happening all over the world. In fact, they were happening after the Second World War. The Japanese never knew the war was over, and they were fighting with one another because they couldn't find anybody else to fight with because there was nobody else there. They all came home. And they're fighting away, and this Japanese soldier came home to his wife and he said, "Honourable wife, you have been unfaithful to me." She says, "Oh." He said, "Yes, you had an affair with a Gordon Highlander." She says, "If I tell you that." But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to show my appreciation, and it's always a pleasure to work with these three talented guys behind me here, from Charlie, young Charlie, and Willie. Let's give them a big round of applause. They do a fantastic job. They're great. I've been working with them for over 30 years, and I've never been found out yet. But we're going to do a sing-song that you can all sing along this time, and we're left behind by the late and great Sir Harry Lauder. He had the story about the guy going about Dundee with his mouth open in a very cold morning, because he heard that there was a nip in the air.
I'm a family club with a tea, so I'm going to give it to
when the sun has gone to rest, that's the time that I love best. Oh, it's lovely roaming in the glow, roaming in the gloaming on the body, roaming in the gloaming we are. When the sun has, that's the time that I love best. Oh, it's lovely roaming in the gloaming. I love the lassie, a bonny, bonny lassie. She's as sweet as a lily in the dell. For she's as sweet as the heather, the bonny purple heather. Oh, Mary was Scotch. Everybody sing this time, here we go. I love the lassie, a bonny. She's as sweet as a lily in the dell. For she's as sweet as the heather, the bonny purple heather. Oh, Mary, my Scotch bluebell. Oh, just a wee knock and notice, just a wee dram, that's all. Just a wee knock and notice, before you gang o' war. There's a wee wifey waiting, and a wee boat in bed. What do you say? round the bay. And though you're tired and weary, still journey on till you come to your happy abode. And all you love and are dreaming of, we'll be there at the end of the road. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. And, you know, I must tell you that in Pitlochry one night, this guy's sitting with a pint of beer in front of him in the bar, and he's just staring at it. Never touched it, he's just staring at it all the time. And this lorry driver came in, and he saw him with a pint of beer, and he just grabbed the pint of beer and drunk it down. And a winner. And the guy says, you shouldn't have done that. He says, how do you mean? He says, well, I had a bad day today. He says, the wife had run out off my best friend, whoever he was. He says, I got in a taxi to get to here. He says, I've lost my wallet and everything in the taxi. I can't get a hold of the taxi. He says, I've had a terrible day, he says. And so I thought I would just end it all, he says, and there you came in here and drunk my poison. So, there we are. But welcome back again, the provost of he doesn't have his chain today because he had to put it back to the cistern. But for each and every one of you, and to all these people who fought for our country over the years in the special Remembrance Day, they were how great thou art. been fantastic once again. It's always a great pleasure coming up here to entertain you. You've been fantastic. So until we see you again, look after yourselves, be kind to each other, and always remember, as you slide down the banister of life, may the splinters be facing in the right direction. Anyway, look after yourselves, and we're near what to stay away, or we're near what to bite away.